What's going on, everybody? So I told you guys a while ago I got a parts Yukon. It's actually at my parents' house. That's where we're at right now. So we're gonna drive into the back and take a look at it. I actually haven't seen it. I know the person who it belonged to, a family friend of ours. Had it for a long time. It's got over 300,000 miles on it, but it was free, so I grabbed it. And we wanted to use the chassis, the frame, for my wife's 65 Chevy pickup. I know it's gonna be a lot of work, but we're not afraid of doing it. So, go take a look at it. There it is. So he just smoked a deer, so he decided to say screw it. We took it. So I'll probably just be parting everything out. I really don't need that much out of it. Might not even keep the engine out. I'm not completely sure, but regardless.
It's just right here.
The radiator looks like it's fine too. Doesn't look like they hit the radiator. Looks like it, maybe.
Front fender. Front end.
So you probably saw my mom's Tahoe right next to it. There's a couple things we're gonna rob off it for her car. Her rear window, the defrost thing's ripped off, so we'll grab this off that. A couple things I'm gonna take for the Yukon. I'll show you guys that right now, I suppose. I was telling you how you can use on the OBS's. You can use the cable from the cruise control. It's kind of a pain, but to get it out, there's two tabs, and you gotta fight with it to get that off. And same with the throttle cable. It's kind of a pain, but get the right length. You can use the OBS ones, they're just way too long. You gotta snake them around. So get these ones that are the correct length. So I'm gonna try and pull those off today while we're here. Maybe the O2 sensors. And I think that's all we need for the Yukon at the moment. And it is a 2002 like my black truck, and it has heated seats and the seat memory function. That I think I will try and pull out from my black truck. That would be awesome if I could add that to my black truck. It'd be super cool. Not sure if that climate control would work in my black truck or not, but it's just nice to have all these extra parts. I'll part out most of it because I don't need all of it. But shoot, can't beat free. Right here in the dirt is where I did most of the work to the black truck. I'd always pull it into the back of my parents' yard and then do the work. Keep it out of their driveway. But how good does this truck look? The throttle cable's easy. Need a screwdriver for the other one. Is it dark? Can you see?
No, you can see.
This one's held on by a little tiny, it's like a snap ring, but it's plastic. It's a pain to get off, but it's the only way it's going to come off. You can try pulling it all the way out, but I don't think it works. Here, unscrewing it. This little guy. That holds it on here because this has a groove in it. Don't lose that. Just a pain. There we go. All right. Now, you don't need the whole deal, the whole cruise control box or control module, but it's easier to get this out if you take it off. So 3 10mm. So what do you think of the car? It's alright?
Yeah.
Pretty good for free.
Yep.
Should paint this hood to match the Duramax and put a hood stack on it.
Yeah.
Show everybody the back of my shirt. Show
Oh.
them the t-shirts we're going to be making.
Yeah. So this is the first prototype.
The sponsor tee.
Yeah, sponsor tee. Chewy's Porting and Performance. England's Auto Performance. And then the front has endless wish list. We're still kind of messing with the design a little bit, but
Tell me what you guys think.
yeah, let us know. Drop it down in the comments down below. Maybe any change suggestions. I'm open to it.
What else do you think? Think we should drop the 300,000 mile engine into the black truck when we turbo it? You
No.
send it? Okay. So there's 2 tabs in here. They're a huge pain to get out because you get one side, you gotta try and hold it over and then move it over, get the other side out, and then it wants to snap back in. So be patient with it. Usually I use 2 flathead screwdrivers. Get one there to pry.
Have you told anybody what we're doing with this Yukon? Or is it a surprise still?
I mentioned it at the beginning of the video
Oh.
that we're going to be using the chassis for your 65.
Maybe one of these next videos we'll do a video on the 65.
Yeah, go check it out.
We haven't even really showed anybody yet, huh?
Yeah, just a couple little clips.
Clips, huh?
Alright, so then you just pull it out of there. That's it. There's your cruise control cable.
Nice.
Yeah, there was an adapter in here. I just didn't see it. So under here, which I know under here the throttle cable. So it's same as, let's see. So it's got same thing. You got to depress these tabs, push it through. So that's out of the pedal now. It's the same thing with the where it comes through the firewall. Got to push the 2 tabs in and then push it through. Just like that. And there's your throttle cable. Gosh darn it! Let go. Are you kidding? It hooked back onto the throttle pedal. What are the chances of that? Alright, we got the two cables for our Yukon. Pulling parts out of a Yukon for another Yukon. Something else I've been meaning to do also. These are so hard to find at Pick and Pull. But this way, I don't remember, I always mess it up. There we go. Thought about adding the rear light and just like markers on the Duramax, because on the Tahoes and Yukons they have these and they're lit. On the crew cab trucks they're not. It's just a reflector. I'll wire it in. Let's see. Pretty sure they just pop right in. Yeah, so it just pops out, but it looks like they are side specific. Let's see, it's that little recess. So this is the other side. Cool. So I just pull the harnesses at the ends off of the other one, and these doors would have light too. I have to trim maybe just a little tiny bit to get it to fit better. I'm not sure. Looks like it fits pretty good though. Anyway, back to parts car. So I did totally forget that these O2 sensors had different plugs. The 99 O2s have different than the 03 06s, I believe. This one is an O2. It's a flat 4 instead of the square 4 plug. The Yukon is set up like a 99 through 02. However, it was a 05 harness, drive-by wire harness, and I modified it and I converted it to a drive-by cable harness. So that's not going to work. But yeah, that is it. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this. We will be doing a build series on my wife's truck. How fast it'll happen, I'm not sure. You know, you always are super motivated at first. Things always end up taking longer than you would expect, or than you do expect. So before we end the video, I guess I'll show you putting these guys onto the OBS. It's not very hard. So you see, it's pretty much the same idea. It goes in there, snaps in. Before it snaps in, you gotta get, oh darn it. Before you snap it in, you just gotta stick this in there. Like that. You just pull the other end tight. Ah, damn it. Alright, that snaps in there. So I was wrong. I guess you can just thread this thing all the way out. This guy. Screw it in this way. Just screw it in. You just tighten this guy down just where there's a little bit of tension on it. Not a whole lot. You don't want to pull the throttle body open. I've seen people take their throttle bodies apart and clean them and get this back on too tight, and it's actually holding the throttle body open. So then they think there's something wrong when they turn it back on, because then it revs up and it won't idle down. This guy, stick it through firewall. And then it just snaps in. Maybe you just run this under the AC. Yeah, there we go. Snap it down right there. Snap it in there. Then go inside the cab. The same way we took it off of the old one. It's crazy how good that fits. Fits perfectly. So easy enough. Just ordered the intake and a couple other parts like the wire loom and something to fix the exhaust. I have a broken exhaust manifold stud, actually two of them. The front one I'll be able to get out, the rear one I can't. So there's a little bracket you can buy to supplement a bolt. I'll show you that when that comes in. But for now, that is going to do it. Thank you again for stopping in. Check out my Instagram. It's endlesswishlist_. Take care. I'll see you guys next time.
Drink some water.